Hello, my fellow crypto investors. Thank you for joining me today for a special pop-up analysis of several coins that have been trending in the market. If you've been following the news on CoinMarketCap, XCN, SWIFT, SPA, and SPEL have all entered a significant uptrend. Was one of those four and triggering a buy signal on our volatility adjusted moving average. So today, I don't typically do this, but we're going to do a following analysis after posting yesterday's video to look at these four on my custom application. I'm going to share my screen now, just in case you guys aren't aware. Let's just reload the app so we get the latest pricing. Boom, boom, boom. And here we are. First up, the biggest performer since the tariff pause. XCN. I love XCN. So let's drop into our Kaufman moving average. Yesterday, I said it'd probably take a 3 to 5 day uptrend of consistent uptrend in order for a buy signal to be triggered and the reversal of the sell signal that occurred in early March to go out the window. But given the strengths of the recent volume and price action and even a potential impact from Binance futures listing, though I know the spot listing is what ultimately drives upward pricing momentum, but you can't deny that it may have either contributed to some sell the news action or additional investor interest for further purchasing. If we zoom in on our chart, we have a buy signal, folks. April 11th, today, the upward momentum was so strong that even on a volatility adjusted basis, our short leg Kaufman moving average has crossed above the long leg, and we are now back in a bull market state. RSI has picked up to a high of 89, almost 90, just 0.25 off from 90. And our MACD is pure uptrend here, crossed above the signal, short-term buy, momentum buy signal. This doesn't look like it's going anywhere over the weekend, folks. Obviously, anybody who's dealt with XCN in the past knows how volatile this asset can be. So monitor it regularly over the weekend. These are 24/7 markets. Don't drive yourself crazy. If you're looking for an early exit as a short-term trader, I'm a long-term holder. I had half of my position staked during the downtrend cycle. I've unstaked the position in case, we get some XRP level action here and we go to some astronomical levels. Always stake on the downtrend. They have 31% APR. Other cryptos that share similar mechanisms and are trusted projects, I would suggest to do the same. Gives you a form of passive income without having to do much, right? Not much risk involved. So XCN, be on the lookout. I feel like this is going to be a powerful weekend. I'm personally seeing 10 cents this weekend, but this is crypto, Wild West. Anything can happen. Could go way higher, can enter a sudden downtrend. But based on my Kaufman moving average, we have officially entered into buy territory. And as we covered yesterday, what follows suit? Spell has the strongest correlation to XCN. And as you notice here, the price crossed above the short leg Kaufman moving average. It's approaching the longer leg. And given any more significant price action, maybe an increase in volume similar to XCN, pushing this to 0.001 cents, we'll see a buy signal triggered in Spell as well. RSI jumped. Again, pretty strong positive correlation between the two. We're at a 66, so we have plenty of room to run. 70 is the minimum threshold for indicating overbought signals. So be on the lookout for that. MACD, extremely bullish. Let's go to Swift. Swift coin. Similar deal. We're almost there for another buy signal. We're just a little bit short. I expect that tonight, assuming the volume continues and the price action continues upward and breaks 2 cents, this will initiate a buy signal. The strength behind SWIFT is 30% approximately correlated, or 35% approximately correlated with XCN. If we scroll down here, let's go to our XCN, head over to SWIFT. Actually, our correlation has picked up recently, 40% approximately. I like to round up, guys. It's actually 39%, but approximately 40% sounds better to me. Indicating that SWIFT correlations are growing with XCN. And if we look at our last player I mentioned yesterday, SPA, which is correlated to SWIFT heavily, has also picked up, crossing above the long leg Kaufman moving average. This keeps up, volume picks up, and we can see a reversal in the sell signal, which occurred around March 21st, and we can reinitiate that buy signal, and the sky's the limit. I'm expecting all should trend close to the 10 cents mark this weekend if volume continues, no market manipulation occurs, no surprise tariff news occurs, no whale manipulation occurs, perfect storm kind of deal. But 10 cents is plausible given the momentum that's building right now for XCM, SWIFT, and SPA. Spell could definitely break 0.001 this weekend. SPA RSI has crossed above the 70 threshold, and MACD is in a bullish state, no reversion yet. So that's it for my update today, guys. Given the amount of liquidity entering these positions, continue to monitor. Obviously, crypto's 24/7 again, like I said earlier. So anything can change in this rapid market environment, especially given administration news and the various catalysts that are occurring within the crypto space, given this new pro crypto SEC environment and the global groupthink that's occurring, because that's really what it is, groupthink of other governments who are creating their own reserves, creating their own infrastructures in order to facilitate crypto growth. Again, leave any comments, concerns, any coins you want me to analyze. Happy to do it, include in my algorithm as long as it has greater than 1.5 years worth of data. That's a safe bet. I typically, if you watched my first video, like to invest in things that are 3 years or greater periods of data, unless I'm taking a speculative position in something that might have lodged that I believe in the project very firmly. Well, have a great weekend and happy trading.